Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is JC. I am a part-time reseller, new to reselling, but I've been thrifting all of my life and absolutely love it. And now I get to save things that could be going to the landfill and turning them into a profit. So I want to share with you what I sold so far in July, and today's July 24th. Hopefully I'll get this video out for y'all tomorrow. I'm going to use my phone to look on my Poshmark app and be able to share with those, but you will get to see a screenshot of each sale that I've had so far. And one of the ones that was surprising, the first one up for July 1st, was a bathing suit that I found at the bins. I may have paid 75 cents for it. If that, our bins, our Goodwill outlet where I source a lot of my stuff, is $1.89 per pound. So relatively cheap compared to a lot of Goodwill bins across, Goodwill outlets across the US. So really great cost of goods for sure. So I may have paid, say, 75 cents on that. So I had it listed, I believe, at 24 at one point. It came down to 20. Out of the blue, someone came in and just said, I'll take that. Now Poshmark takes 20% of that, and I think that's fair. A lot of people kind of go on and say that's just a lot, but if you are going to say put something in a store on a consignment, they're going to take a portion of your sales. So it's not abnormal at all, and they took their 20%. And so I made $16 minus my 75 cents. So we'll say $15.25. So a great return for that purchase for sure. And it didn't even have a label on it, a brand on it, but it did still have that little safety sticker in the bathing suit. So it was never worn as a bathing suit. So I really like that. It's really cute, and the buyer was very happy with their bathing suit. So that makes me happy as well. The next item is this sweater, this airy, oversized camo sweater, and I thought actually this one would go for more, but I moved it out and it ended up selling for, put my glasses on, ended up selling for $16. Now I did send out, I use Posher VA, which is basically a virtual bot system that you can put in what you want for it to do, in the sense of if someone likes it, follows it, that means if they heart it, 10 to 12 minutes later, it will send out a 10% off with discount shipping that you pick, and that they'll send that offer out. Now this person did receive an offer. Poshmark took their 20% plus that shipping discount that I put in that 10% off. So my total net earnings on that was $9.82. Now that sweater, I will say, was $1. So my earnings on that was $8.82. Okay, my next item, I really love these. I found these also at the bins. They were very lightweight. They're the split leg kind of jeany pants, but they have the shorts underneath, really cute, and they tie in the front. Love the color, the stripes. So I had them listed at $18. Someone came in and said, yep, I like those, and bought those. Poshmark took their fee, and after their fee, it was $14.40. Again, I may have paid $1 for this. They were very lightweight. It might even have been under $1. So I'm just going to say $13.40 was my earnings on those pair of pants. Next sold July 2nd. So all these were in with like the first couple of days. Was July 2nd was this linen, beautiful linen dress. It's a size 14, white. There were some spots on it, but I brought it home and washed it twice and got them out with a little bit of you could just see a little bit. Of course, I disclosed that. You really had to have it under my studio lights here to be able to see there was any discolorization, but I took really close-up pictures and put it up. Now, I believe at the beginning I had it at $20. Posher VA sent out, they liked the dress, this person liked the dress, Posher VA sent out a discount with discount shipping. 10% off is what I've picked, and a $4.95 shipping. And so Poshmark took their fees with that 10%, and the shipping, less shipping. So my total earnings on this was $10.62 minus what my cost of goods were, which probably was about, it's a linen dress, it's lightweight, $1. So I'm going to say $9.62 I made on that dress. Okay, up next, and this was also on July 2nd, was this philosophy gray tunic dress, and it was a size large, really nice. So I had it listed, I believe it was $23, but I ended up taking it down to $20 at some point, probably a closet clear out day I did, but someone came in and just bought it at $20. Poshmark took their 20%, so my net earnings was $16, and again, this was very lightweight, so I made $15 on this dress. And then next, this I thought was going to go a lot faster. It was a Stars and Stripe distressed jean jacket, and this was, the comps were all over the place, but I needed it out of my closet. It was one of the first things that I got thrifting, so it was at least 2.5 months old probably. I took it down to $10. I was ready to sell it and get it out of my closet, and I know somebody probably wanted it for 4th of July, even though they ordered it on July 3rd, but they got it for $10. Poshmark took their 20%. I made $7.05, and I probably paid $1 for that. It is jean. It's not heavy, so $6, $6.05 on that jean jacket. Now the next one I also found at the Benz, and was thrilled to find this vintage. It was like a Moroccan leather bohemian belt. It was a leather with this metal, and I'm not sure what time the metal was, but I had it originally listed probably for $45, and I started taking it down here and there. I had, I want to say at least 45 people following this belt, and I thought for sure it was going to go for that full asking price, but people kept coming in and asking for a lower price. I went back and checked comps. There were a few belts that sold higher 30s, looking kind of like this. So I think Poshmark sent out an offer to, when I dropped the price, they sent it out, and someone got it for $28. Poshmark took their fee, so I made a net earnings of $22.40, and again, I may have paid $1 for this, so my earnings for me were $21.40, and that was July 4th. The next one I found also at the Benz, and no, actually this one I found at my local thrift store, which all clothing items are $1. I had it listed for, I believe, $23. I took it down to, actually no, I had it listed at $23. Someone came in, liked it, and Poshmark sent out a offer, and I offered them, the 10% with the shipping discount. So between Poshmark fees of 20% and my discount, my net earnings were $12.22. So on that jacket, I made $11.22. Now, I have a really hard time trying to source shoes. I'm like, I don't really know enough about shoes, and I'm always scared to pick shoes up. Like, I'm just going to end up with a closet full of shoes, and they're not going to sell. But I sold 3 pair of shoes this month, and I'm like, oh. Anyway, these are one of the pair, and they were the big Buddha wedges, and I think my problem is I'm getting things that might not be a newer style, that are kind of like older versions of. Anyway, so I had these listed. They were definitely more than $18. I can't remember what my original listing price was, but I came down to $18. Someone liked them. They got them for $18, and with the discounts, including the discount shipping, that total came to me was $11.42. Now, again, I found these at the Benz, so I may have paid, I want to say probably $2 for those. So then my net earnings would be $9.42. And I want to put things in perspective too. I'm thankful for every single sale that I get. And a lot of times people will think, well, $8 and this and that. As long as your cost of goods is low. I make handcrafted soap here on the farm, and I sell that through my Pink Hippie skincare line. And it costs me, the bars vary, but for instance, let's say a bar costs me $2 to $3 to make. And that includes everything from labeling and all that. And I sell let's say my face bars. I sell my face bars for $9. So on that bar, I'm making $6. So, you have to put that in perspective. Here I am, and that's a lot more labor. That's a lot more labor than me going out and sourcing. Yes, it takes hours to find items and source them. But just to put things in perspective as business, that yes, you want to get those higher dollar items to sell and, make a bigger profit. It makes it more worth your while. But don't discount those sales that are the $8 sales, the $9 sales, because they do add up, and you move something out, you move inventory out, and that is so great. I sold a pair of shoes. I was really happy about that. The next pair on July 6th was a pair of tie-dye jumper. They're like these smocked halter. It was smocked halter at the top, and it was so cute. And I was not surprised that they weren't going to go really fast. And I had them listed low. I think I had them listed for $18 originally, but $16. And then with minus the fees and the discount shipping, because Poshmark sent out an offer, my earnings were $9.82. Again, a Ben's fine, lightweight. I may have paid 50 cents for that. So I'm going to say earnings $9.32 on that jumper. Cute, cute. The next thing was this romper. Rompers and jumpers, and those things are always great. I had it again. It's Gap. Some things for Gap do go at a higher dollar, but I had this, I believe, again at $18 and had marked it down. Someone came in and got it for $13 minus the Poshmark fee was $10.05. Again, I probably paid $1 for this, and that's $9.05. Now this was I was really happy with this. I was surprised it did go as low as it did, but again, I still made a profit. It was a beautiful 2X women's midi beach. It was like it came to midi length dress. It was really pretty, just buttoned down all the way, had a belt with it and everything. Still very lightweight. This was listed higher than 14. It might have been like 18 or 20, but it came down, and so $14 was the price they bought it for with discount shipping. Anyway, net earnings was $8.07. Again, $1. I believe I got this one not at the Ben's, but at my local thrift store. So $7.07 on that dress. This I had gotten pretty early on. I had gotten it at another thrift store that I kind of go in every once in a while when they have their bag sale. It's fill a bag for $5. I threw this in. This was a Luca women's gray striped. It's 90% linen. It was so beautiful. It just tied up in the front. I ended up, if I can remember correctly, I stuffed 10 items in that bag. So this was a great return on my cost of goods, because I stuffed 10 items in that bag and paid 50 cents for this jacket. So I had it listed. I did have it listed higher than 55, but the price they came in and bought it at 55. And this was just, someone saw it and they just bought it. They didn't even heart it or anything. They just bought it. Poshmark fees were $11. So my net earnings was $44. And you think about that, I made $43.50 on that jacket. What a great return. And you see, when you have items like this in your closet that are going to sell higher, those other smaller items that you're selling, the smaller profit that you're making on the others, they do add up. So it does really balance out. This lace kimono, now I did start bringing this one down, and this sold on the 8th of July. And I try not to pick up polyester things, and this was a polyester. I think the lace was cotton, but someone came in and offered 15 for it. I believe at one point I had it listed at 25, but I really looked at it. I don't see what the brand is, but I did ran comps again, and it was like, I paid maybe 50 cents for this because it's so light. So I let them take it at $15. Poshmark's fee, net earnings came to $12. Again, I may have paid 50 cents for it. So $11.50 earnings on that. Here we are with another pair of shoes. These Skechers, I will say, I didn't realize that they kind of smelled like smoke until I got them home. And so I basically set them in, you can set them on a cardboard. You put baking soda in like a Tupperware, you know, one of those boxes, the storage boxes, put cardboard down and set the shoes on there and close it up. And that baking soda will start absorbing some of that. And then I just let them air out. They were perfect. They worked great. I had them listed, I remember, at 25 at one time, but someone came in and offered 18. I'm like, absolutely. I've heard someone say, I'm not in the storage business. I'm in this reselling business. So, you know, I looked at comps. I was like, absolutely. The shoes are yours. So after Poshmark's fee, it was $14.40. I did pay $3.95 for those. So I'm looking at probably an $11 profit there, right around $11 profit on those shoes. This shirt was a surprise. I woke up to an offer. I had this James World, I called it a Paris Eiffel Tower motif. I had it listed, looking at comps, I had it listed for $88. I had several likes on it. Someone came in and offered $45. So lightweight. Someone offered $45. I'm like, yep, yours. It's yours. You can have it. So Poshmark took their fees. My net earnings was $36. I found this at the bins, in the very bottom of the bins where no one evidently looked. Because James World shirts can go for a lot, especially those rare prints they do. So $36 was my net earnings. I'm, again, may have paid 50 cents for that. So $35.50 was my earnings on that shirt. Found these amazing leather Nine West boots. These little booties here. Well, they're not booties because they're open in the back. I didn't have them very long, and I didn't want to hold them on. I didn't want to hold on them very long. I think I had them listed originally at 28. I came down, I think there was a closet clean out or something, and anyway, between someone offering me the 22 minus the shipping discount, my net earnings were $14.62. Again, I did get these at my thrift store, so my earnings on that were probably right around $11 on those shoes. And I went back and looked at comps again. It wasn't a newer model, a newer pair of Nine West shoes. They can go all over the place depending on current style is. So I didn't know what year those were. All right, so my next one was someone came in and offered $33 on this skirt. It was a BCBG balloon midi lined skirt. I've gotten 5 stars through everything except this one. This one came in, and when they got their skirt, gave me a 3-star, and I'm like, what happened? And so she said description could have been described better. And so I went back. I was like, I'm looking at all my description. I had measurements. I had everything I could think of. Anyway, I messaged her, reached out to her, said, please let me know, what can I do better? And she never replied. So anyway, sometimes people have buyer's remorse. That can happen. But I was like, dang it, I got a 3-star. I wanted to keep my 5-star rating. Anyway, so with evidently Posher VA sent out an offer actually. So $33 minus that shipping discount and Poshmark fee. My net earnings were $23.42. And again, I paid probably $1 for this skirt. So I earned $22.42. Pretty cool. It was a really cute skirt too. These airy, you always get surprised with selling things. These airy, I call them ditzy floral because those small little print. They're kind of like tapered balloon pants, so they kind of balloon out and taper in at that. I had them listed for $24, and someone came and bought them for $24. And minus Poshmark fee, net earnings were $19.20. Again, they were very lightweight, so I'm just going to say $1, and so I made $18.20 on those pants. Really great return, and that surprised me. Now, the next thing I sold was the Chico's. This had gold embroidery, really pretty embellishments on the side, and I believe it was on both legs, maybe on the thigh of one leg and the full leg on the hip on the other side. And I had them listed for, I want to say originally $30 because I was thinking Chico's, it's size 16, they've got embellishments on them, these will go. And they weren't selling. So someone came in, I believe I had gotten it down probably to like 25 or 23, something like that. And someone offered 19. I'm like, sold. I paid, I know what I paid 50 cents for this because my thrift store had a buy one get one. So their normal price is $1. So these jeans cost me 50 cents. So it came out to be $15.20. So that's going to be 14 what's that? 14.75. Is that right? Did I do my math right? I did think there was going to go more, but how crazy that a pair of Aerie pants sold more than the Chico's jeans. You never know. So, and the next item was, I love these linen pants. They had like the paper bag waistline, just really great pair of pants, very lightweight. Found these at the Benz, was amazed by them. Just found them in great condition, 100% linen, wide leg. I had them definitely listed more than 18, but someone came in and got them for 18. So the net earnings was $14.40, and again, I may have paid 50 cents. We're just going to say $1, $13.40 was my profit on those pants. Now, my last video, well, the first video I did, which was the last one, I talked about where I was at the Benz and I was going through and trying to find some things. And I came across these Old Navy pair of pants. And I thought, oh my gosh, they're really cute. Little beach motif, novelty beach. Put them down. I was like, I'm not going to get maybe $8 for them. I'm not going to, even bother. Even though still I would have made a profit. But it's just, the time of listing and all that. Went a little bit further, found another pair, large, another kind of, I'm saying motif, but it's more like a beach novelty print. And I was like, two. Anyway, you can see that video where I talk about that. Well, I bundled them, 3 of them. I found another pair, 3 of them, and I listed them for $35. Someone came in, and they didn't even bother hitting the like button. They just said, yep, I want those 3 pair, and $35. Poshmark took their fee. My net earnings was $28, and again, I may have paid $1. They were so light. My earnings were $27 on that. So those were my sales. I'll put my total here. So this is my earnings less my cost of goods so far for July. Now it's been very quiet for the last couple days. I say quiet in the sense I haven't had any sales, but there's a lot of liking going on. People hearting things, and Posher VA is like shooting out these, offers, and people are just ghosting the offers. But it's okay because I'm still listing. I'm still moving forward. I'm still, doing what I need to do as a reseller to keep myself out there in front of people. That's why I like using the Posher VA. It's really great. I do enjoy it, using it, and I believe it really gets my closet out there to people so that they can see what I have available. So I just keep finding low cost of goods, but quality natural fabrics. I love cotton, linen, silk. I can't wait to share with you this next haul. I kind of left there. I thrifted today, and I kind of left the Benz like, gosh, did I get anything? Then I got back home and started unpacking. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's right. That's that silk blouse. And then I found a piece that someone right now has listed for $300 on Poshmark. So stay tuned. I will share that with you guys. And what I'm going to list it for, it's over here on my side. So anyway, if you enjoyed this video at any time, please hit that like button. Let YouTube know so I'm starting to get back up on the algorithm of things and people can see the channel. Gosh, I hope this video wasn't too long. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. If you are reselling, keep on doing what you need to do as a reseller, listing every day if you can. I'm new to this, so I'm still learning, but that seems to be working for me. There's slow times, just like with any business, there's going to be slow times. So just keep doing that behind the scenes work and you'll get sales. Make sure you subscribe so I can grow this channel and just encourage people. You can follow me along my journey. If you'd like to see my farm channel, it's Steadfast Trail Farm, and I will put that link below as well. You can go and like and subscribe to that. If you like goats and horses, and I make goat milk soap and cheese and things like that, if you enjoy seeing that. Oh man, I said a lot. I hope y'all are doing great and have enjoyed this. Until next time, bye.